What is going on, you guys? Destin here, and we are in for a treat. This is the 2025 Grand Villa 42 Veranda, and I have been waiting to see one of these things. It's got a loft living room, almost a 2 living room setup, more windows than you'll know what to do with, a back porch that'll extend on to an attic room, really just a really over-functional park model setup here that I think is going to be a huge hit in the industry. So let's kind of get started. There's a lot to go over on this thing and a lot going on with it. At the front, we're going to be pretty standard manual tongue jack, 230-pound LP bottles on the outside of it. If you're going to a park model space, I'd really advise getting into like a 100-pound tank or something. Non-removable hitch, so that hitch is going to be always a part of your length. Keep that in mind. And then a space to add some stabilizers in the front. You're gonna notice we're on a drop frame in the front portion of this here because we really need that height inside the camper to accomplish this floor plan. On the door side, you're gonna have, again, more windows than you'll know what to do with. 2 power awnings that'll span about the whole length of the coach here. And then on the window next to the kitchen, you're going to have your little outside table setup area. So if you wanted to pass some stuff outside onto your attic room, if you add one, you're good to go. 110 volt power with an outdoor TV hookup on the door side there. And really with the awnings, it just turns that campsite space into really usable, really a good setup. Tri-axle on this one, so a really heavy rig. You're going to need that third axle. Here on the hookup side, a couple of things to point out. You have slide toppers already standard from Forest River there on both of your slide outs, and all of our hookup center is going to be right back here in between those slide outs. So you have your tankless hot water, which is a 60,000 BTU hot water heater, 50 amp connection on the back side, your fresh and city water connections, a black tank flush, and then underneath is going to be all of our sewer connections. You have a low point drain right there, outside shower hookup. You do have a little bit of outdoor storage. This will go underneath the master bed in the front here. Really lacking in the outdoor storage aspect. They're expecting you to have a shed or something like that for your outdoor storage needs. Now here's the part I am so excited about. This is going to be that veranda or outdoor porch that they give you. So if you want to have an attic room, you could really just butt this on and really kind of add to it. Really multifunctional kind of space here. Up top on the ceiling to start off, you got a ceiling fan outside for a breeze, a couple of little tiny holes in the ceiling there. We're gonna have what they call the Versa Mist. So if you're sitting outside on a hot day, you got a little knob right here. Turn that on, and you got little sprayers coming out up top there. You got a water filter built into the sink on the outside here. Nice amount of cooktop space. A huge gray stone flat top for a cooking surface, and a decent sized mini fridge underneath here. Now, what's cool about this porch is it's on a flush floor slide out, so this will actually slide in while you're in travel, but a lot of open space here, plenty of space for a couple of camp chairs to hang out outside. Got some lights out here so you can see what you're doing, JBL speakers on the outside, and then you can walk right out under your awning right there. Now let's get on inside this thing. Big sliding glass door to walk you into the living room kitchen combo here. So L couch sofa right as you walk in. So you're tired of being outside, you want to go crash, you can hang out there. This does convert into an extra sleeper if you want the extra sleeping space. Probably won't need it, which we'll get to the extra bedroom in a few minutes here. All of our patio deck controls, lights for the outside there. And then the fan controls are going to be right by the couch. Windows that'll actually open in the slide out here so you can get a breeze. Residential curtains on this, so really doesn't look like a camper. And all of these shades that are high up are on a motor, so there's a switch up towards the front. You can drop them right down, really black the world out. Here's our entertainment center, so JBL sound system on this one. Decent sized TV, and then a 60-inch Furion fireplace, which really does set the mood and kick it off. Now, what I like that they did is they kind of backlit all of their LEDs back there and kind of built in this entertainment center wall here. It really helps separate the room. It looks really good, and I like their new color scheme that they're going with. Getting us into the kitchen, there's a lot going on here too. To start off, we got new track lighting throughout. So instead of the old style puck lights, they're going with this really nice track light that's on a dimmer system. I got a really nice light feature in the middle, which reminds me of the Olympics. Shout out to Snoop Dogg there. And that's right on top of our huge waterfall countertop, which doubles as an eating space. I got 4 bar stools right underneath there and plenty of space for everyone to have breakfast at the bar here. That's looking out your campsite windows underneath that awning, so you got a really nice view as to what's going on. And then if you wanted to pass stuff out that window, you can do that right there to your outside porch. Now, a couple of additions to the island this year. They did the cup washing station. They got a hand sanitizer station. And what's really cool is they added the rinsing station to their water setup here. So really multi-purpose residential feel to it. It's the waterfall countertop, so they drop it down to the side. Really, really nice look to it. All nice white faux marble. Underneath the sink, you're going to get dedicated trash can space. Plenty of it. LG residential fridge equipped in this one. It's nice to see an LG product. If you ever have an issue with it, they're super easy to find and replace, as opposed to having to go with a gas and electric fridge, which is not cheap nowadays. The kitchen setup's going to give you wraparound storage up top. You got a convection oven, microwave, which is a really nice size, and then a Contour 4-burner cooktop underneath there. Residential enough oven in here, so about as big as you'll get for a camper. It's wrapped around with storage on both sides too. 3 full extension drawers there. Power outlets, you're going to get a couple underneath the island here, and then one right next to your range. I got a nice pull-out pantry right next to the kitchen, so this extends out for all of your dry goods or spices. All of your kitchen needs can fit right in there. And I really like how they did a separation, but it's not completely separate. You have your living space combined with your kitchen area. No one's feeling left out of the conversation or anything. It really flows well. And that'll get us to the front half here where we have our sleeping quarters and everything else. All of our controls are going to be right in the front. We got our monitoring panels, all of our light controls. Here's our dimmer switch for those lights up top. And all of your slide controls, hydraulic-based slides on this, which is super nice to see. And then those are all of the motors for the shades on the windows. Let's go upstairs here because there is some cool stuff going on. I have a decent sized TV right as you get upstairs. Not bad head height up here. And then kind of like a kid's play area. Super cool to see that they did a 2-story. So you got a queen size bed up in the corner there. Some storage, air conditioning, which is ducted through to up here. And then a cool little play table. Use it for storage if you're not going to be hanging out up here. But it's enough for me. It's enough for me to get my knees in, be able to comfortably sit up here. I got enough head height where I'm not banging my head, and I could play cards up here or something like that. There's a little couch right to the corner, right next to the TV, so they got a spot to game and chill. And what a nice view overlooking the rest of the camper here. And outside you can see the campsite, a window right behind the couch there. And right by the bed, they'll be able to see everything that's going on. Going to the underneath of this thing, we're going to have our restroom right to the left-hand side. A porcelain toilet, a nice-sized shower stall. There's our vent on the side. Kind of hard to put an overhead vent when you got it upstairs. Really nice residential shower stall here with the rainfall head, the side heads. Pretty much everything you could think about as residential as you can get. And then walking through, huge window to the campsite there. There's Sam walking around outside. It's beautiful out today. Can't complain a bit. And then there's our master suite. So really well done. The slide out has your king size bed. Access to that area underneath there for storage. Little spot under the bed there. And a space for your shoes down bottom. Windows wrap around. I got two in the slide out that actually open. The middle one opens in the front, and then a giant panoramic window that'll open up too. Spot for a TV. You got storage underneath for a wardrobe. Overhead storage over the bed. You do got power next to the bed too, in case you need to plug your phone in. Floor to ceiling wardrobe in the bedroom here. Plenty of space for clothes storage. And then, I don't know if you'll use the washer or dryer or not. A lot of campgrounds have them, but you do got full washer dryer prep in here. If not, plenty of hanging space for even more wardrobe. And guys, this is the new Veranda by Salem. I think game-changing floor plan. The whole goal is to be outside, so to expand our living space to the outside with this porch, I think they've really taken the industry and thrown it on its feet. Guys, if I forgot anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.